like the color of this truck. Son of a motherfucker is green as fuck. Fuck. Shit fuck. Boompa. I wonder if it's got bass. Bubba bass, bass. Look at this fine piece of ass. Fine piece of ass. Not even giving a fuck about traffic. Suck my ass. We're going out into traffic. Fuck you. I didn't think she was that hot, but the way she was walking indicated enough people have told her she's a fine piece of ass that she believes she's a fine piece of ass. Thus, I accept that she's a fine piece of ass. And none of that might be true. Oh, what's going on here? They were getting over like they were dodging something. How about turn right? Why not? Let's turn right. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Don't you dare cross the street. Harder, yeah. That's the company I want to work for. Who do you work for? Harder. So much harder. I fucked your mom while she wore pigtails. I fucked your mom while she wore pigtails. My fucking phone is Tippy Tipson. That lady up there had an orange as fuck shirt on. I like to argue in my head. I'm just crying to myself about fucking the little bitch boss of the person that was given my position. We had a customer once that was like, we need this right now. You got to ship it out today. Ship it overnight. Ship it out right now. And they had shipped, the supplier was supposed to ship it to El Paso, but they shipped it to us. And nobody was responding to anything. The customer really, really wanted it out that day, for sure. Nobody was responding. Nobody that could receive or could change the receiving side was responding. Nobody that could change the sales side was responding. So I just tried to see if the system would let me, and it let me receive as if I was 401. And they let me print an order where I was physically at, as if I was 401. So then I shipped it out and billed it, and then I scanned all the paperwork so I could send it to 401 so they could have it, so they could have all the shit in case they ever got audited on that later. So it all would have been legit. It all came out clean in the end. It all was fine. And little bitch boy, bitch, prick, motherfucker, backstabber, asshole, liar, piece of shit, was pissed off that I did it. He didn't even find out till the next day It's like, yeah, I know. We had to get it out that day, and that's the only way I could figure out how to do it. Nobody, well, I guess I could have cycle counted it in and put an order in myself. There was a copy of that order. I guess I could have done that. But then he probably would have flipped out and took that shit away too. No matter what, he just got a boner for me. He just wants to fuck me over. And if he doesn't, he sure has a funny way of showing it. Just a solid fucking year of him just shitting everywhere. And like, well, no. Like, no, dude, that's you. That ain't me, bitch. That's you. But that's cool. I got there because I was thinking about I finally sat down to write Andre, and I got like a paragraph in and I just hit a dead stop. Like, I don't have anything positive to report to him. All I have is complaining. And I'm a fucking idiot. I guess I could just find a bunch of jokes to send him. It just sucks. Because I don't want to just I don't want to say I miss talking to him either. That sounds a little fruity. And neither of us are into that as far as I know. So I just like, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? I don't want to just complain, because I'm going to complain to the dude that's locked up for who knows if it's even real. I don't know. His old lady asked me, or his ex-old lady, I guess, asked me about his retirement shit. And I honestly don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how to get into any of that. I don't know where the website is. I don't do it because my work is shady as fuck. Let me tell you about my work and their retirement shit. They changed retirement companies a few years ago. I know that. And I wasn't involved anyway. But here's what they did. When they gave everybody the option, you can buy out, you can cash out now and take all of our contributions with you. And the way they worded it was like, well, or you can take your contributions into the new fund. Well, one of the guys I work with was telling me about this. And he's like, I thought that was weird. It sounded like it was just going to be our contributions. But everybody said I was crazy. That's not what it means. But that's what it reads like by the letter. So he took all his shit out. Everybody else left their shit in. He took out his contributions and what the company put in the other one. So then when the new one started, they forwarded over the worker contributions, but the company withdrew their contributions from what everybody that didn't withdraw. So all those years of what the work had contributed got taken away from the workers. So all these years they're depositing money in there with the promise that Essex was matching it, and then they withdrew their match at the end there because legally they could, because they were switching companies and that agreement only applied to that company. And the people that didn't withdraw it, they had the chance to withdraw it, but they didn't. So the ones that didn't, they took their money back. And that's just as dirty as everything else this company does. But the problem is, so many companies are like that. What am I going to do? I feel like they got me by the balls. Like not just my company, but all these greedy pieces of shit. They've all got me by the balls. So what the fuck am I going to do? Go gamble that some other one's better? Like, none of them are fucking better. And what if there's that color again on a different vehicle? I love that color. It's really driving me crazy. So what am I going to do? I just deal with it. Because I feel like no matter what, I'm going to get fucked anyway. So I'm just going to stay with this company, and because I already know so much about it. I know so many intricacies about the job. I'm gonna take this manager course thing, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm gonna end up like Brian. He's been with the company forever. He's applied for all these other positions and been told to go fuck yourself. I should have left. I had this job offer, and the base pay was 54,000, and that was the base pay. And there was how did that work? Essentially, base pay was 52 or 54,000 a year. That's what was offered. I was going to negotiate it upward, because I already knew more about a lot of that shit than a lot of people they hire are just sales guys. And I can do sales shit. That's fine. I don't like it, but I can do it. But a lot of those guys came in, they were just sales experienced. I have sales experience, but they didn't have any idea about any of that web hosting or security or any of that shit. Fucking well, the goddamn it, I already forget what the goddamn word is. Search engine optimization, all that shit. They don't know about any of that, but I'm well aware of all of that shit. I understand it. So I was going to negotiate higher. But then you can get, most people get an extra $1,000 to $3,000 a paycheck on commission for upsells and shit, which a lot of those upsells are stuff that companies should be buying anyway. But a lot of them try not to. But like when I was doing serious business and shit, I had a lot of that shit, because you have to. Because if you don't, you can really get fucked over. You can get conned. You can be liable for a lot of shit that happens. You need that shit. You need the search engine optimization to get out there, to be visible. Otherwise, you're leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table, depending on the company, I guess. So it's not a difficult job for me. It'd be easy. And I would have took home about twice as much a year as I make in this one, which is not to shake a stick at you. That's a big deal, especially when rent's gone up like it has. I should have done it. I should have took that shit. And I was on my way. I was going forward with talks with the guy, and that's when I happened to be talking to the truck driver, and my boss overheard me. Well, he's not my boss anymore, thank God. That's the backstabber motherfucker. Like, no, we need you here. This place wouldn't survive without you. There's another one of those green trucks. Might be the same one. This is the first one I saw today. So he's like, yeah, we got a supervisor position. You'd be perfect for it. And then he actively tanked me. He actively fucking went against me in the little tribunal they had. So yeah. So what am I going to say to Dre? Yeah, I'm an idiot and I still work for these assholes. His old lady, that's what I was saying. His old lady doesn't talk to me though. I don't know. She asked me about that retirement shit. And I legitimately don't know. And I asked sales guys, nobody knew how to get to that shit. Because the guy that cashed out, he did another plan. He wasn't going with the company anymore after he saw that shit. I don't blame him. I wouldn't either. I don't. I go with outside retirement shit myself. So yup. That's it. Whatever, bye.